Hey there, Danny here. Welcome to my ramblings. Excuse the mess behind me. We're in the process of remodeling, so I got some wallpaper tiles and some other stuff that I got back here. Because you gotta pattern it out before you put it on anything, which was something I had to figure out the hard way. Anyways, it's been an experience. Anyways, um, Are you do you feel like you have to keep the peace with everybody all the time? Like you're the peacemaker amongst your family and friends? Do you feel like every time the drama starts that you have to frickin' you have to take care of the conflict before it escalates and gets out of control? Let me tell you something. You've been preconditioned to think that you need to be the peacemaker, that you are the protector of the peace. Everybody else is that is. That's a lie. It's something you've been preconditioned on. And believe me, I'm not talking because I have anything other than I've lived through it. I'm sharing with you what I've learned over the process of my 52 years on this earth. So, peace should only be protected if it's your peace. And here's why this makes a difference. So if you're out here telling your brother and your uncle have a fight, and or your parent and your sibling have a fight, and you have to get involved and be the one to break it up because they're all yelling and just spewing hate and nasty drama at each other. You're not the peacekeeper, and your best bet is not your drama. It's between those two, and if they can't figure out how to work it out between those two, that's their problem, not yours. And here's the thing: we're preconditioned. We're brought up in dysfunctional families to be taught who to be in that family, and I was taught to be the quiet peacemaker. I was able to keep peace when there was drama and whatever else. I was able to calm the situation down as I got older. But that was tiring. Why did I always have to get involved? The truth is, what I've learned over the past 6 years, over 6 years that I've been doing this, is that the only peace I have to protect is my peace. I don't care other people's. It's not that I don't care about other people's peace, but if they were really honestly wanting to have peace, they would protect their peace too. The fact that they don't protect their peace says that they don't care about peace. They just like the drama, the manipulation, the control, the vindictiveness. That's not a healthy human being. They're not healthy. They don't love themselves. They have not energetically leveled up, and they are not walking in their true authentic self. Because once you learn to walk in your true authentic self, learn to love yourself, and learn to energetically level up, you know peace. You know true freedom. And nothing's going to stop those two things from being taken from you because you have worked so hard to get here. And when you start protecting your peace, I'm going to tell you, people aren't going to like it. It's going to be a pain. It's going to be a pain for them because they can't manipulate you. They can't control you. They can't have access to you. Because when you have peace and you find your peace, you're going to protect that peace at all costs because it took you a hard moment, and moment is an understatement, to get to this peace. And once you get to the peace, nobody's coming in and breaking it. Somebody that comes into your life must come in with peace themselves. If they cannot match your peace or be peaceful, you don't want them around because they disrupt your peace. So we're taught in our societies that we need to be, that we need to be loyal to our dysfunctional, toxic family members. That's bullshit. And that's why our world is as messed up as it is right now. Because we have taught every human being from a child that blood is thicker than water and you need to stay with your family and loyal to them. If your family is not healthy and is not helping you to be a healthy human being, there is no reason for you to be loyal to people who are dragging you into the depths of hell. Misery loves company. What is hell? It's all miserable people. They're not on their walk with God. I don't care if they go to church. I don't care if they study the Bible. I don't care if they preach it. If they are in a dysfunctional situation in their family system, they are not walking with God. Because if they would be walking with God, there wouldn't be the disruption. Because they would know that their peace is in their control. And they would not have to stay around tolerating the dysfunction and the covert abuse that goes on in such dysfunctional families. Power and control literally are not what God says. Power and control is somebody who's out of control and does not have any power over themselves. So when you see somebody who's manipulative, controlling, know one thing for sure. They don't have control over themselves. They truly believe inside of them, inside their spirit, inside their soul and their heart, they truly believe that if they control everybody around them, that they're going to be able to have some control over their life. The problem is how do those words not open your eyes to go, wait a minute, if I feel out of control, how can I control another human being? You have to be in control of yourself before you could even think about controlling another human being. And the problem is we've been preconditioned from childhood to think that dysfunction and all of this is perfectly acceptable and that we need to just accept it because this is who these people are. No, these people are not on their walk with the man upstairs. Because if they were, they would not be attempting to control another human being. They would hand all of their anger and frustration about whoever is upsetting them over to God. Let go and let God. He handles it and you get to keep your peace. It's a little awkward at first when you learn how to do it. And can get a little bit lonely at times when you first learn how to do it. But eventually it becomes second nature. And once it becomes second nature, first sign of any dysfunction and no peace, I'm like, I'm out, not my problem. Not my circus, not my monkeys, I'm out. Love the cliches. Anyways, I just kind of wanted to share that with you about peace. I was out doing delivery for lunch and I was listening to a podcast about peace. And so you got any questions or you need some help, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I'll be back in a little bit. Bye, guys. Love ya.